Hey, welcome everyone. Let me figure out what's going on. Oh, that's fine. Like, I can't hear anything. Okay. Sounds like we are going. Okay, that got that done. Alright, I just set the AC on for a little bit. Should be good enough. Alright, so last week we had some issues with the 4-man mission. We got some help from some people. Was it Guild Wars Girl that helped us? I think it was. Um, and of course, Greedy Bliss and stuff. So hopefully, I think I did pick up the. Didn't I pick up the quest for that? Yes, I did. I was like, why is this not? Okay, so we got to cleanse the lagoon of all the afflicted. So we kind of have moved. It was kind of weird because they had you go through the whole city, right? And some of the quests were like really like short or whatever, because we had to go into like the Shadows Passes, clear that out. We had to go to the byway up here where we had to like fight like 3 groups up here, and then go back in, and then they were, I guess, the main forces of the Ministry of Purity were up here by the pier. Um, and we cleansed out here as well. Uh, We did some up here. Didn't? Oh no, we went in the Undercity. That's why we had to go through here to get in here to the Undercity, which is like underneath here. Um, but yes, we cleansed pretty much all of Kaineng City, and then they had us go to the estate and do all that. And now we're kind of, it was weird because that was like the first mission there, and then now they're relocating us to here anyways to cleanse the rest of everything here. So yeah, so we're gonna do that. Zendai Jan is where you can get 6 people in your group. So hopefully if I kick Livia, what does Xandra have again? Okay, I think, okay, I'm gonna try it like this. Because these are both pretty much semi-healers. They have like a bunch of healing stuff on there. She has Blood as Power, which is going to be helpful. We do have a couple of revives there too. I did bring some energy stuff. I guess Technobabble is supposed to be really good, so let's try it. Nothing too crazy, so it's more cleansing. Okay, and we're now talking to a new initiate. Which is Zuriai? Zuriai? Are you the new blood? Well, I suppose you'll do. And it was this woman that's at the Saitang Harbor, where before we dealt with Zairi, who's over at the Kaining Center, and a bunch of his other the Ministry of Purity. But so she's over here and she says, "Are you the new blood?" Well, I suppose you'll do. So I guess we kind of join them. We kind of join the Ministry of Purity, helping cleanse everything. So that's what she calls us new blood. Well, I suppose you'll do. Just stay out of my way and don't get yourself killed. Especially don't get yourself turned. I have no love for the afflicted, and the last thing I want is more of them crawling around. We're out here to clean up Xingji Island, not make it worse. We're starting with Haiju Lagoon. As you may know, the waters of the lagoon, yeah, and we read about that, how they're cleansing, but right now they're not, and we're trying to cleanse the waters of the lagoon. So, easy peasy. So, I hope everyone is doing good. I am really excited for Guild Wars 2's, for Guild Wars 2's live stream coming up. So that's coming up really soon, and I'm really excited for it. So, all right, so let's go. Scavengers. What are those? Are those type of like a new type of scavengers? What do they look like? No, they're just like bandits or something. Let's go fight these guys. I want to see. So they have new enemies now for Winds of Change, and I don't think I ever like really looked through. Oh wait, that's interesting. He's only level 8, so that's not. They're not regularly here though. There's like, aren't they turtles down here? Some of the turtles that we have. Oh my god, it's really loud in my ear. I don't know. I think for you guys it's fine. For me, it's just really loud in my ear. Like when you wear headphones, you know, it's like everything's like so much louder when you wear headphones, because it's like right into your like ear canal. Like someone shouting right into your ear. I love some of these plants. I love Xingji Island. It's one of my like favorite areas of Guild Wars 1. There's like certain like, I don't know, I love the beaches. They remind me a lot of Kryta. Kryta had like really nice beaches. Um and you know, like when you go play Prophecy, like the first time I played Prophecies anyways, and I think a lot of people had that same experience. It was like it was some really cool. Like you have pre-searing Ascalon and everything gets destroyed, and then as a new player you're kind of stuck in like the new Ascalon, like the ruins of Ascalon, for like a long time, because if you don't know how the game works and you don't know where like all the skills are and how to like set up your groups and like how to do everything, I was stuck there for a very long time. And then eventually I got to the mountains, to the Shiver Peaks, because you have to cross the Shiver Peaks. And that was kind of like this journey, because I was like steadily going forward, but it was taking me a while to get through. And you know, you now get to have like 6 people in your party and stuff. Uh, I think, right? Do you when you get to I think you do. But then once you leave the mountains, you come down the mountains and you like come into Kryta. Is like this really, it's cool because you go like down a mountain and it's snowy, and all of a sudden you're like in the sand and it's like a beach, and it's like you haven't seen beaches or anything that's green pretty much for like most of the game at that point. It's really cool. It's really nice, like cinematic in some way. All right, there's the initiate. She was waiting out here at the township of Linkai. Linkai Township. Let's head to the lagoon. It's to the north of here. Let's not waste time. Got it. So she's very like straight to the point. Very like, I love this little town. Has little cherry blossoms, and these houses, and you can kind of, I think, oh, you can't actually look at the houses, can you? I think from the other side, maybe. Yeah, I think from the other side you can kind of go in there and you look at the houses and stuff. It'll be really cool, because in Guild Wars 1, we didn't get to see, and then there's like pigs out here and stuff. Look at these guys. You don't see those like everywhere. It's really cool. But yeah, in Guild Wars 1, you like don't see inside of houses. So it'll be really nice to see those, like maybe if they still have some of these huts. Maybe especially like on Xingji. Like Xingji, I feel like probably didn't change that much. Like in like technology and stuff, like they don't have like new house. Like I feel like we'll still see some of these huts, and maybe we'll get to go inside of some of them and stuff, because you don't get to do that. Like in Guild Wars 1, they don't ever show you, like right here's another little town. I don't know what this town is called here, but because the township is over here. They have like this weird thing where they like every town has like their own little name. Like every 3 houses that is together has like their own name. Okay, there's a quest over here that I never did on this character, but yeah, you have this other little town here with these like super like Asian style, like they're not huts at this point, they're more houses because they have like actual like shingled roofs and stuff, but they look really cool, so I do like those very much. Oh, do you see the little poison? So this like was healing water, now it's poisonous. Okay, so that little village down there does have its own name as well. So yeah, so this village right here, out of like 6-7 houses, it's 6 houses and a boat and a couple of bowls over here, is a whole village. No idea what this is called, but it's interesting that they do that. It gives it like, I don't know, it gives it like so much character, I think, when they have like every little group of houses has like their own little village name. I feel like that's like some kind of Asian thing where it's like you would go to Asian countries and that would be same thing where you like, oh, you go down the countryside and there's like, you know, these rice farmers or something, and they have like, they live in these little houses, and there's like 10 houses and boom, that's a village. Like that's crazy. So do we immediately get poisoned? Oh, every time we use, okay. So every time we use a skill, we use 25 health. We lose 25 health. So that's very scary. I might have to redo my group setup. Okay, what is she doing? Just look at what those nightmares have done. If I were given the chance, I would strike all of them from this world. No hesitation. I'll handle the ritual to cleanse these waters. I need to be within the lagoon for it to work. Unfortunately, it's certain to draw out the afflicted, so be prepared. If you let them interrupt me, so help you. Even if you survive them, you'll have to face me afterwards. Kai Jung Dan, hear my plea. So now she's, which is interesting, because she's talking to the Celestials. Now I did like a whole video on like the Celestials and stuff, so I'm not sure. So she's asking one of the Celestials to help her cleanse this. So that's interesting, because if you think about like cleansing and stuff, talking about Guild Wars 2 specifically, let's seize the seething of vengeance, left there be bleeding. So she's like making, like she's like casting a spell or something. But yeah, it's just interesting because I don't know if we're gonna make this. We just have to defend her, but it's interesting because if we talk about like healing and affliction and stuff like that, to slight, I'm gonna keep going with my thought before I forget what I was talking about. But so because going into Guild Wars 2, and I had my theory about these Celestials and maybe how they could tie in with dragons, there's also now the theory that maybe we could help, maybe the Celestials could help us with some of the corruption that the dragons have. Maybe they have some power to cleanse corrupted creatures or something. And maybe because of the Celestials, that's how Cantha has remained to be like, oh god, we're dying a lot. Okay, so we definitely need more healing. So let me get, yeah, there's no way I'm gonna make this. So let's get rid of him because I feel like he's not gonna be good. I need an actual, he was a smiting monk, not a good one at that. Ogden was the healer. One hex from the party. Okay. Yeah, Healer Spoon is interesting, isn't it? Or no, Unyielding Aura. What was that? Oh, you mean this is... What do I have for, like, monk stuff? Just random crap that I've made. There's a Smiting Monk thing. Are the Afflicted, like, weak to anything in particular? I would love to know that. Oh, goodness. Afflicted. So... I didn't see anything on here. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out like what would be a good... So for 45% more, so that would be really nice to have. What is this? It takes damage that ally and all adjacent allies. That's actually really good. Trying to figure out. So like having a healer is nice. I don't know, I might get rid of one of these guys to kind of do something. Get someone else in there. Do we have? I don't think we have a minion person. I definitely don't have one that has anything Let's try it. Some random stuff. We'll see. This is like really hard. And the only reason it's hard, and that's what's so interesting. The only reason this is hard is because you don't have a full group of 8. If I had a full group of 8, I think I would be okay. I'm going to, my next strategy is to actually, does she have to survive? That's my question. Hold on, let me look at this. I need to... Okay, she needs to be... Okay, she needs to stay alive, but I don't need to kill any of the enemies. So I could pretty much, like, just have all healers, too. Which that's actually an interesting thought, isn't it? I could have, like, just a healing group of people. But I feel like they would just, like, I don't know, stack up so much that at that point we wouldn't be able to withstand, like, heal enough or whatever. So I do have, like, a half a healer, a full-on healer. So I don't know. I might have to start taking some stuff to give myself a morale boost too, because 10% across like all these characters is actually pretty good. If I have some items like that. Okay, so we have to go there. She joins our team. I don't know if she actually like casts something. So I have to stay around her because if I was gonna go on the island if she wasn't gonna need to be alive, but she needs to be alive. And if she dies, I have to like rezone anyways. So I'll see. I don't know. So I kind of started early today because I was like, I feel like if I get stuck on something, it's just gonna be me doing the same quest over and over and over again, and that's kind of boring. But you can see one of the Naga huts through the mountains. That's interesting. Like way, way down there. Because you have to like go around for some of the quests and kill some of the Naga back there. Taipao Island. Yeah, and see they call this little island like an ad that has an actual name, this island. It's kind of weird. I feel like that's such a like Asian culture too. Okay, let's stand with her. Oh, I'm running out of skill points. So it's okay. Alright. Okay. So there they are, the first group. I'm gonna summon him already. Get damage 25. Okay, is no one gonna heal me? What the hell's going on? Heal me, please. Okay. Like, I know I've beat this before. Alright, I gotta concentrate on this. That's why I'm like kind of quiet, because now there's like more and more of them. And they're just like pretty much spawning at this point. That didn't work. Failed, in fact. Livia's gonna die. That's okay. Annealing Aura is actually really nice. Oh, gotta get the healers. Attack him, please. just too many that spawn. It's insane. Okay, ritualist, please. How nice. We did it, but everyone died. Don't die, please. Oh, she fucking died. Are you kidding me? We did it, though. That's good. Okay. So, what does she say? She says, Kaijung Dan, hear my plea. These words I give an offering to appease. Let's cease the seething, a vengeance left their bleeding, to slide from shadow and release from sorrow, to hear the call of a brighter morrow. A day met as star again, rippled reflections looking clearly back to the heavens. That doesn't rhyme. That did it. These waters are pure once more. Others of the ministry will handle the rest. Let's get going. These ropes need to be changed. Okay, so we finished the... Okay, so I was really worried for a second that we weren't going to make it, but that's okay. I want to see, did they drop any items? I cannot believe that we literally all died all at once at the very end. Because I think they died and they did their, like, explosion thing, and that's what killed all of us, I think, is what happened. So, but as long as she's... That's not even a... That wasn't even a minute. She didn't even need a minute. The guide said like a minute or two, and I was like, she didn't even need a minute. So, good for me, hey. Alright. So, let's go back to Saitang Harbor. Alright, what does she say? Not bad for a rookie. Forgive my pessimism, but the Ministry of Purity seems to be attracting a lot of dewy-eyed recruits these days. They have more passion than common sense, and that's often a liability. Don't misunderstand me. It's a good thing that more people are drawn to our cause. They just need to be honed so that they can apply their enthusiasm to greater effect. Our work here at Qingji is nearly done. There's just one remaining source of the corruption that mars its perfection. Zunra, the guardian deity of Zendaijan, has succumbed to the lingering presence of the afflicted. As long as the guardian remains in that state, we will never truly be able to cleanse those lands. We have been tasked to travel to Zendaijan and call forth the afflicted aspects of Zunra by summoning them from the shrines. The ancestor spirits saw it fit to spare the life of Ashu. The ancestor spirits saw fit to spare the life of Ashu? I'm certain that they will do the same. So who's Ashu? Oh, that's interesting. I don't know who Ashu is. Is there any... Ashu? Who's Ashu? Okay. Ashu's the guy from the ministry. Okay, we'll see him later. Alright, so let's kick him out. Let's see. I don't know what I really need here. Alright, let me in, please. Yep, let's go. Alright. Defeat the plagued, rotten, tainted, infected, diseased aspect. Okay. Does she have anything to say? Will we move in? No? Okay. Bunch of afflicted. Awesome. At least the groups on humongous or anything. So good. The first shrine is down there. Yeah, because there's a shrine here, there's a shrine here, there's a shrine up here, here, and here, I think? I don't remember. That's okay, we'll figure it out. I always love the, like, the skybox here, because it's, like, all gray, like, dark looking, but it's very, it leaves, like, an interesting afterthought. Alright. I need to fight those guys? I probably don't right now. I probably have to go back to the actual library at the very end. It's interesting that they call it library. It doesn't really have that much stuff in there. And then the sign is over here instead of like the bridge or something. Alright, so I think I have to call him? Yeah, I think I have to oh, no, he rises. Okay. Is he attached to the group? He's not attached to that group. Oh god, but there's another group coming down the hill. Oh boy. Oh, and Zunra's there. Did he just use Ray of Judgment? He did indeed. Oh god. I just don't want to have to fight the other group as well. I think we have to. They're coming in. They're coming in. Kill these guys before they attack us and kill us all. Kill them before they kill us, is what I say. Come on. I'm always like too late on that. It's like if I have less than 6, I get 12 health. No, he died because they couldn't even freaking stop him. Go, go, go. What's that? Move, please. Move. Get out of the thing. My god, he's using that Ray of Judgment so much. It's insane. Look at that. He's using it again, and we're not even interrupting him. What is happening? My good god. Okay. Return as a guardian once again and watch over these lands. Can we summon him? Oh, it won't let us. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. We move on. That wasn't too bad. We were fighting against 3 groups there. We did pretty well. So, and I didn't even summon my Legionnaire. So, that's good. That's good. I'm gonna... I don't know. Maybe I can just kill these guys without the other group interfering. Nice. Okay, we killed him before they could even do anything. I'm gonna go for the Mesmer here. The Ranger is just running around, I'm sure. They're kind of like body blocked or something. I'm not sure what's going on there. Alright, cool. That worked out. Alright. So we have some groups that are moving around. I don't know what their like path is. Does this group like go in a circle, for example? I don't know. Alright, I'm going to lure them because I don't... That's a big group and I don't want to face Rot and Zunra as well at the same time. What are these guys doing here? Is he getting lured as well? I don't know. Can't quite tell. No, I don't think he, well, not right now. He's not moving, so that's good. That's always good. Because, oh, we're getting attacked from behind. For fuck's sake. Let's get the Ritualist. I mean, seriously, can you just die, please? Holy fucking shit. I know, everyone's dying because the group that I said was gonna walk around, walked around. Surprise! Wait, give me some energy. Wow, that's a big old group too. That's multiple groups, isn't it? Alright, that's okay. Where is she? She's over here. Does she heal? Yeah, she heals. Interesting. That's okay. Look at this shit. That's just shit right there. That's 2 groups, and they summon all kinds of spirits. Alright, that's fine. She's dead, but I don't think that actually fails the quest, does it? No, it does not. Let's slowly go through and kill all the groups because I just don't want them to like surprise me. Don't care if they move or they don't. I really don't give a crap. You're killing everyone. Kill all the afflicted. Not leaving this stuff up to chance anymore. I was just like, I don't know if they're gonna walk around. And then they did. Like, come on. Why? Yeah, dead. Alright, cool. And that kind of takes care of some of our death penalty as well. Alright, let's fight this group up here. We'll fight this warrior. I don't know where the rest of this group is. There it is. There's the rest of the group. It took forever to get here. They were so far away. Alright, she's alive. And she's dragging them over here. Are you fucking kidding me? So which group? Oh, they're still over there. I think the group that attacked me. Oh, they're walking around. They're coming around. Okay. Let's kill this guy real quick. Oh, that's a big group. That's okay. He's already dead. Let's kill this guy. Let's kill the ritualist here first. Once he's dead, this should be fairly easy. Oh, there's the other group now. Oh, there's the other group. Oh my god, I'm just bombarding them with spells right now. Nope, that didn't work. Took too long to cast that. Wow, we did really well there. That worked out really well for us. You gotta have a lot of defense. Having like 3 healers in a group of 6, that's really nice. Well, she's not really a healer though, is she? No, she's more like a defensive person. This is oh, okay. Yeah, it's like a defensive thing. Hey, Greedy Liz, how are you? Alright. We got money. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. You gotta have a lot of defense for these. Like going with just damage. I had a friend who used to play this game. And he would make like hard mode groups with like 1 healer, and he's like, that's all we need, we just need 1 healer. And I'm like, you can't do just 1 healer, you gotta have at least 2 healers. And I sometimes even took 3 healers with me because I just like to have that extra, the extra heal is nice to have. Okay, just 1 person survived in that group. That's awesome, because we can just attack them then. There's no more help that comes to you, my friends. Like, you might be level 28, but like healing in this game is like really important, and I always loved having a lot of healing because that would mean that I would survive for a long time, and could just cast more spells and maybe survive, just drag out the battle. Because sometimes dragging out the battles actually is like really good for like boss fights and stuff. Because usually you can get the boss fights to like slowly like chip down at them, and they don't die quickly anyways. Like bosses take a long time. They usually have like a ton of health in this game, so just being able to survive for a long time in a battle is really good. So but I do want to try to make that minion mancer that you had, Do you have the build for that? I would love to have that build for that, because I really like that minion master. Did I say minion mancer earlier? Minion, whatever it's called. You know. Because I would really love to have that build, because that was cool. Because I feel like for areas like this, where you don't have a full party of 8, it would be really nice to have a minion master. I don't even know if I have that. If you can send it to me in Discord, that would be great. That would be fantastic. That would be the best place for me, because that way I have it like saved pretty much, and I can just look at that eventually once I have. Because I don't know. I don't even know if I have death magic, right? Yeah. Yeah, I don't even have that skill. I forgot what it's called. The elite skill, the jagged horrors or whatever they're called. No, that's not what it's called. I don't know what it's called. I forgot. I'm killing all the grooves because I've been getting backstabbed by all these people. It's like I would have to probably get some equipment, but I have so much money. I'm like up to like 300k, like 300 platinum or whatever in my bank, so I can easily get some more equipment for some people. Because what am I gonna do with all the money? Like, I keep on hoarding all this money that I make, and I'm like, okay, and what's the point? What's the point of me having all this money? It's really strange. I'm like, doesn't even make sense. It's like not like I'm doing anything, is that? Alright, let's kill all these spirits. Look at all those spirits in the group together there. Alright, let's go across the lake here. It's a pond. I mean, this is not a lake, okay? It's not even deep enough for me to swim in. Get chaos gloves? Now, I don't know. There's so many people that don't like Norgu, for example. He doesn't have a vigor rune on him. Like, I need to like buy equipment with it is what I need to do with all the money that I have. Like, I don't get lucky. I don't have enough luck to get drops like vigor runes and stuff. So I need to buy them. And I know they're like 70k. But I kind of really want to have a minion master too. So I gotta buy like all that equipment. What do you get? There's a minion mancer like rune, right? Minion master rune that gives you like per minion gives you extra like health or defense or something. Defensive. Yeah, 75 ectos. That's not too bad. I don't know. I guess I don't know. I could do some more underworld to get some more ectos. But I never get any ectos there. Alright, where are the... I gotta go this way, because I have to go up the hill. I hope there's not too many enemies here. I'm gonna lure the group down. Because there's another group there, and I'll probably easily run into them. Oh, wait a minute, what's going on? Are they coming? What are they doing? Oh, they're coming. Let's kill them. See, that's how they get you. You gotta be careful with that crap. They like late traps. I don't want to farm them though. You know I don't like that stuff. I don't like to farm stuff. It's really boring to me. And I honestly don't have time to farm anything. I can barely play the games that I play right now. So So what do you? So what rune set do you use on him? On your minion master. Okay, let's lure this group because they're all split up anyways. That's really bad. Like, I wish I had time to sit here and farm stuff, but I play so many different games currently that I don't have time to play like anything. Like there's like certain games I've already neglected and I already don't have time for them. So I'm not gonna put farming on my list too. I'll just, cause I'm making money playing, so I'll just buy the stuff that I need. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna kill this group over here before I do anything. I'm gonna get these guys. Mana, so like energy? Is it like energy stuff? Energy runes? I don't know what mana runes are. I don't know what they are! I don't know, it's like... Sunra hasn't spawned yet, which is interesting. Like earlier it was spawning like by the time I got like close to it. Okay. Alright, does he spawn now? Let's go. What are you guys doing? Attack. There you go, good job. Done. Alright. Next. Let this land be whole again. This is all very reminiscent of like dragon corruption. Like just think back of like Zaitan and Or. It's very, very reminiscent of this. Alright, come on friends. You guys want to fight me? I see you. Actually, it's someone in here. The assassin's so good, man. It's such a good skill. Because like an individual body, it can like take hits too. And it does like really good damage actually. Someone kill that warrior. Alright. There's too many of them. Can I go on this side? Can I go down here? I cannot. Alright, I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go around this way and I'm gonna go this way. And lure them away from there. Okay. Go, go, go. I don't even know what they're talking about over here in Alliance chat. Okay. Because I collect like every white item too. And then like I sell them. And it's like, that's maybe pretty stupid, but do you know how much money I've made doing that? You can make so much money with that. Forget ectos. You don't get as many ectos as you get white stuff that you can sell. White and blues and stuff. So you can make really good money with that. You know, it's just like, Guild Wars 2. Oh, I'm dying. Stop. Get out of here. What the hell's wrong with you? Go. Yeah, run away. Here, daze him. Get it. Oh god, I got interrupted. Oops. I'm just clicking buttons at this point. Oh my god, there's another group that got involved. Way down there. Oh god, the elemental is coming around. Okay, hold on guys. Let's move over here, please. Because we just got another group involved. It's like 3 groups that we're fighting. Stupid shit. Because they, and like Winds of Change, they wander around so much more than they do in the regular game. Go. Give me some energy here. Oops, that does not make sense. Jesus, summoned so many spirits. Okay, let's get this necromancer down there. Alright, he's dead. I'm not gonna go down there. Whew, alright. That was hard fought. He didn't die. Oh my god, look at the army behind them. Makes me want to go around and like not... I don't know what to do here. Hold on, hold on. You guys stay back. I'm gonna lure these guys. This ranger in particular, actually. What? Oh, one of the assassins. I was like, who is over there? Yes, this is perfect. Yes, yes. Alright. I'm gonna get the outlying groups first before I do any of the Zunras. Cause that, look at this. Is that one group? That's insane. Ah, they're coming. It's freaking crazy, dude. Use all the skills. I don't care that I got interrupted there. But yeah, what I was gonna say, in Guild Wars 2, it's the same kind of thing where people don't count in the money that they get from killing monsters. Like I was going around Bitterfrost Frontier the other day, which is still good money if you do like the meta and you do the events and you open all the chests and you go around and then you know, you defeat like every monster that you see and stuff. I was doing that, and like with opening the chests and stuff like that, in like a matter of like a couple hours of just like chilling out doing that, I made like 10 gold. Literally just walking around, like not even like making actual like money. Like I wasn't selling anything on the like TP or anything. I just made 10 gold by like fighting monsters, because like every monster you beat, not every monster, but like every couple monsters, I get about like 2.5 silver, and like if you do like every event you get like silver for each event and stuff. Like people don't count that in. I was at like 50 gold, and then like a couple hours later I was at like 60 gold, which 10 gold isn't that big of a deal, but I'm like, for just passively playing, that's like, you know, not really concentrating on making money. I was actually really going for like unidentified gear so I could get more luck, because I'm trying to get my luck up to 300. So just by doing that, I was making like 10 gold. And I'm like, wow, this is actually really good money to do. So to just fight monsters. And like particularly in Bitterfrost Frontier, the monsters are like really weak. And they're not strong monsters. Alright. Now we've cleared all of them out. We can get the infected guy now. So, that's my pro tip. Don't underestimate. Just kill monsters. If you're trying to make money, just go around in like some easy level 80 areas and just kill monsters, dude. Just kill enemies. You know, and that's the thing too. Like when you go through Bitterfrost Frontier, a lot of the enemies, or a lot of the people that do Bitterfrost Frontier and that go for the chests and stuff, they just like run by all the, like, there's so many drakes on that lake in the middle. There's like drakes everywhere and people just walk by them. I fight them. I just kill them. It takes me like a couple seconds, but I'm like, it's worth it because I get Unbound Magic, which intern is gonna be a material once I get the like the bundles or whatever. Um, all right, and we're finished now. Does she say anything else? Nope, that's it. What do you mean by feel relevant though? Like to feel like you have a lot of money? I mean, my thing is like the stuff that I use my money on, a lot of it is fashion wars, of course. I want to get like new skins and stuff. So if there's some kind of stuff that, some kind of thing that I can buy that I kind of like and I have to spend like in game money for it, like, you know, gold or whatever, um, I will get that, you know, and I'm working on like legendary weapons. I'm working on the guild hall right now and doing that kind of stuff. And I just spent like 100 gold today. I got two different things from my instance because I'm trying to get my like home instance like all upgraded and stuff. And I got the it was the one in Istan. No, it wasn't the Istan one. It was the what did I do? Oh, I did the difluorite crystals or whatever they're called in the where the cube is, the Sandswept Isles. And I got the Eternal Ice or whatever from the Iceroot Saga thing. So I spent 100 gold on that. So that's what I use money for. I don't know. I feel like I will never be rich, but it's also like I work towards like certain goals, you know, with that money. So you have done well aiding the people of Cantha and upholding the values of the Ministry of Purity. See that you continue to do so. You may wish to check in with Initiate Zairi once more to see how battle has been progressing on the mainland. Okay, so we are finished here. I'm gonna sell all of this. Just merge it because I'm full on bones anyways, so no worries about that. And like I was doing like I think the best thing still to do and the probably the easiest thing to do in Guild Wars 2 is to do Tarir. Is this good? I don't know if that's good. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I don't care if it's good. Is literally doing Tarir. I did Tarir a couple times, and you get to like open those chests, and God, you get so much unidentified gear out of those things. It's insane. It's really good. So there's a couple of like really good, interesting things that you can do. Okay, where am I going? I wanted to look at something real quick, guys. So I do have to go back to Canning Center because I want to look. I want to know what this this fashion designer, is that the fashion designer or the arms dealer? Which one has the one where you can get the? I think it was the fashion designer. So he has a new quest. Imperial Guard Requisition Order. Imperial Guard Requisition Order. What does that do? What? In oh, quest rewards? That's okay. For 15 of them, you can get Imperial weapons from Shen Zi. Where the frick is he at? Supposed to be somewhere here. Does he appear later or something? Where is he? There's also Zan Lai. Are they like in a like corner together or something? I don't know. Because they sell it right here. You would think that they would be right next to each other. Yeah, I have no idea where he is. That's kind of weird. Does he appear later? I have a feeling he appears later. I don't know. I do not know where he is. It doesn't say anything on the wiki either. Just says you can get that, and he's in Kaining Center. Kaining City, Kaining Center. He must appear later. They must have like done something where he appears later, because I can't find him anywhere. So unless he's like right in front of my face and I'm like keep on walking by him. No. No. That's okay. It doesn't. I'll just keep those for now and we'll see what we do later with them. Alright, so Rhea's Crater. It is good to have you back. So now we're back. We're cleansing still everything. I see that you survived your time with Zurie. I don't know. She is something of a hedgehog, I guess you might say. Whatever that means. But you don't dare speak a word of that to her. Since you've been away, the Ministry of Purity has continued its push to remove the afflicted here on the mainland, and we have been blessed to see many new people joining our ranks. That is the power that hope can bring, and that is the momentum that we have gained. I hope that you will get to see Raiko and Ashu speak soon, so you can understand the power of their words. Until then, we are bringing the fight to the outlying territories, the Jade Sea and the Echowild Forest. Of course, the afflicted still linger there. The Luxons and Kurziks are too busy fighting one another to help their empire. Does anyone even know why they're still at war? I swear, they're a little better than savages. Nevertheless, we will help them. It is our responsibility to lead by example. A large portion of the Ministry forces. Okay, so we gotta go to Rhea's Crater, which is like way over here. And we'll go from the mines. And we can have a full group now. So let's leave this. And let's re-add them all. So I have them all in order. Alright. So this is my usual setup. I don't know if this is going to be good enough or what. I have this monstrous eye still. Alright, let's go into Rhea's Crater. There's some dead Kurzik over here. Interesting. And we shall see. Okay. Can I? Do I have money? I should have money. Let's talk this over. Bribe them. Alright, paid 150 gold, but it does give you like 3 health generation. Oh god. I need it to be way down here. That's okay, we can fight our way there. I don't want to have wasted 150 gold, honestly. And there's a boss here too. That'll be nice. We get some outcasts here. Oh, level 28, so they are strong. And you're dead. Ha ha ha. You know, I really want to... One thing that I really liked about Guild Wars 1 is that, especially the caster classes, they all have like different stances, right? The Mesmer has like this very like, you know, they're like this noble stance, you know, and kind of like Elementalists do too. But then you have like Necromancers who are like hunched over, and their look is like all crazy and stuff. I wish we had that more in Guild Wars 2 as well. Like not every character needs to stand the same way. Like it'd be kind of cool to have them like stand different ways and stuff. Get some faction here. Get some faction. There's another boss over there too, so we can fight him as well. Because I've always wanted to make like a quote. Are they fighting each other? Fantastic. Let's jump in. Those dragons killed them really fast. Salt spray and the Rockeye dragon. Yeah, I know. They like do like the and then they cast it and stuff. It's like really cool. Where like the mesmers, they like float. You know, they like do the little floaty thing and stuff. It's cool. Like see, like do a little floaty thing. It's awesome. Has like a lot of character in the characters. That's what I think I liked a lot about the different classes in Guild Wars 2, because they really felt like different classes. Or in Guild Wars 1, I mean. Because in Guild Wars 2, they just feel like, I don't know, just it's the same person, but you're just using different skills, you know? Because they move the same way, they look the same way, you can equip the same stuff to them. So, I don't know. There's another boss up there. I'm gonna kill all these bosses and get some nice, like, morale, some high morale before I get in there. Like that, I think that's what I really liked about the Daredevil, because the Daredevil kind of gave you that, like, you get the option of having like a different flair because of like the different dodges, you know, because the dodging, like I said, on like any human, any Char, any Sylvari, any whatever, all look the same. But then you do like you know, you use dash and you dash around, so now you feel like a ninja, or you like use the other one where you like jump up and you stomp down, and it's like, you know, it's different. So it gives a lot of different character to the different classes for that. So, you know, it makes you feel like when you have the dash on the Daredevil, it makes you feel more like a ninja, you know, because you're like dashing around, you know, you do like the Naruto run or whatever. So I don't know, I wish they would do more of that, where it really makes the character feel a little bit different. And it's the same with Mesmer, actually, with Mirage, because they did the cloak or whatever, where you don't actually dodge anymore, you just walk faster, and that kind of gives you the feeling of like how noble the Mesmer doesn't jump down on the ground to evade. He uses magic, you know, and that's kind of cool because that gives it like there's a bunch of bosses. Look at this. I've fought like 4 bosses already on my way to the Afflicted. It's great. Starting out good. I guess it was a good choice to go there and start there. So it's cool. I like that. I always enjoyed that, where games have like a dodge mechanic, but depending on what class you pick, they end up being different dodges. I think that's cool. And I know that the Revenant, for example, does get like a little bit of a different dodge, but it doesn't feel too different. So I'm like, because it just has like a swirly, like a little, like a magic thing on it. It still has the same movement, so I kind of like that. Oh, Hollowsmith is unique, really? I don't play Hollowsmith. I don't think I've ever played a Hollowsmith. Oh, that's really cool. I didn't know that. Alright, he's just spouting the same garbage he's been spouting the whole time. Alright, so we kind of cleared the path already to get there. So it wasn't all for Nye. We get some morale, and we already cleared the path for some of the stuff. Alright, I'm gonna go with the monk. My good god, they're all just walking around like that. I do not want them all. Really, Gwen died because they all attacked me. That's okay. We'll make this. What does the Hollowsmith do? Or is there like a specific trade that influences that? I would have to look at that at some point, because that's really cool to me. like I want them to fundamentally, like, cause that's what, people ask for, like the dual classing all the time. They're like, what if we don't get elite specializations but we dual class? I'm like, that's what elite specializations are though. You see, like that's what they're trying to do. Not where you can like pick your class, but they make it where the elite specialization feels like a different class, and they've only ever explicitly said it, I think, with one of the elite specializations, which was the Spellbreaker, and they said that the Spellbreaker is a mesmer through the warrior's eyes. But you look at like Dragon Hunter, and someone said this the other day too, where like Dragon Hunter feels like a ranger through the eyes of a guardian, because it does feel like that. Is this the way to go? How do I get up there? Oh, I have to go around to get up there? Oh, okay. That's silly. Because you get traps and you get a longbow and you get these like, it's just that alone. The traps and the longbow makes it feel like a ranger, but it's through the eyes of a guardian. And I think a lot of the elite specializations do that, where they try to really do that kind of stuff. It's like I'm trying to think of like other examples. I can't really think of anything right now, but I know there's other examples of that. Where like I think, for example, the Daredevil, just alone, the name alone, what would you think of a Daredevil? Like what would a Daredevil be? I think that's a warrior through the eyes of a thief, because you're like close range, you get physical skills, you get a staff, and you like whack your enemy right in the face, and it's like, why, like, if you go with everything that the elite specialization gives you, of course you can mix and match with other stuff, other weapons and stuff, but specifically if you go with the weapons that they provide to you, it feels very much like specifically with the Daredevil, it feels like a warrior. It feels like a warrior through the eyes of a thief. It's like, yeah, it deals a lot with dodging and stuff, but it has that aggressive thing of the warrior, where it's like up in your face, close, like just getting in your face, attacking you. When I see those thieves that have like quickness on them or something, and they're like just bashing, oop, Jesus, bashing with their staff, it's like, oh my god. Oh, okay. Well, so does the dodge look different? Does it have like a different... Oh, where am I going now? Oh, we're finished. Oh, that was it. That was it already? Jesus. Okay, that was not that hard. That was not that hard. I guess I see what you mean. I mean, it kind of has like... The engineer has always been unique, because it's hard to make the engineer feel like one of the other classes too, when I'm talking about like dual classing. But I see what you mean by the aesthetic and stuff. I mean, you get like a shroud pretty much. That's what it is. The overheating thing, the mechanic. It's like a shroud pretty much. So it's like a necromancer through the eyes of an engineer, but it does have like a different flair too. So I think they do that with a lot of them, and I think that's like a lot of people hate. Like I was talking about that comment on my last week on the video that I got, where he was just like, no, I hate all your ideas or whatever, and then he says elite specializations ruined the game. I'm like, elite specializations is what people ask for. People ask for dual classing. I think that like Reaper, for example, is pretty much a warrior through the eyes of a necromancer, for example, because you get a great sword. It's right up in your face. Your shroud changes to a close range shroud, which from the regular shroud, you now are close range. You're up in the face and you're just whacking on your enemy and doing a ton of stuff there. So if you like open your mind and you really analyze it and look at it like objectively, that's really what they're trying to do. They're trying to do like multi-classing, which I think by the time we get to 3 elite specializations for every class, I think every class or every elite specialization should feel pretty unique, hopefully, if they can get balancing right. I think there's some issues with some of them, where I think some of them are just straight up better than other ones, but We'll only have one last battle to fight in the Jade Sea, but it's just preparing yourself. It'll be a big one. We're going to the Silent Surf. Other members are traveling there. We'll need a large show of fours. Will you fight with us? Sure. Silent Surf. Over here. You can get there from Seafarer's Rest. So that's people need to like look at it, I think, more objectively and really understand what it is that ArenaNet is trying to do. And yes, I do agree that sometimes it doesn't translate very well, or maybe it sometimes just doesn't work and it needs to be fixed. But I think like things like the Mirage, for example, like one thing. So I think they're trying to do two different things. Or they're not trying to do two different things are popping up. So it's like a dual classing thing, and the ones that don't feel like a dual class feel more like an advanced class. They feel like an elite version of what you are. And the reason I say Mirage is because, in my opinion, the Mirage feels like an advanced Mesmer because it doesn't feel like another class. You know, it doesn't feel like, I don't know, it doesn't feel like another class. It might feel like a little bit like a Guardian, I think, but mostly I think it's just, oh wow. Oh, we got a big army. Look at all these enemies. Look at what, so what is he? Oh, they don't have a, so that's an assassin. That's a warrior, I guess. Oh, he does have a shield. I wasn't sure if he had a shield. We have a dervish. It's an elite. We have a zealot. 2 zealots. So yeah, they're dervishes. Illusionist clearly is a mesmer. What are they casting? Pious renewal. Okay. Alright, I'm for it. I'm here for it. Where are we going? Alright, gonna be a big battle apparently. Let's do it. Mesmer assassin? Okay, well, I see what you mean. I do, but I think, so they're trying to do like an assassin thing with it. I can see it because you're talking about like we have like ambush skills, and so maybe like thief, like not assassin but like a thief, because we don't have an assassin in Guild Wars 2. That's my only problem with that. But maybe like a thief. They're trying to do a thief with it because you get ambush skills and you get what's the, is it tricks? No, not tricks. What is it that we get? What is the I don't know what the utilities are. What are the utility skills that we get? I forgot. But yeah, I see what you're doing, or saying. I think, yeah, so I agree. That's probably like a thief. Because like an assassin-y thief kind of thing. Yeah, so I do agree with that. So maybe, yeah, that's what it is. That's true. I didn't even think about that. Because when you look at the like utility skills and you look at, you're getting the ambush skills and stuff, it does feel like you're assassinating people and stuff. So yeah, see, when you actually like think about it, it makes like a lot of sense that that's what they're trying to do. I think that it's more so with the second set. The first set was, I think with the first set they specifically just like try to come up with something to change the classes around, and I think they wanted to do something where, you know, but I think with the second set specifically, they really thought about, okay, what is it that we're doing with the elite specializations, and I think that's where they came up with the, like, you know, with the Spellbreaker, which was in the second set. You know, they're like, it's a mesmer through the eyes of a warrior, because they're thinking about how can we change the classes in a unique way that makes them feel fresh and new, and people want to play that or whatever, and it changes the gameplay. And it's like, okay, well, you know, and they probably look at like, okay, how do we make classes in Guild Wars 1 interesting? Well, by dual classing. You know, that's pretty unique for the video game. You don't always get to have 2 classes. In some you do, where you get like a secondary class or whatever. But yeah, I think they looked at that, and I think they're aiming for that. And I think even more so now with the 3rd expansion, because they, like I said, it's hard to come up with like really good, not it's not hard to come up with that, but I think they really have to like sit down and really think about what makes these new elite specializations unique. So I think the next set we're gonna get is gonna be really good. Deception. That's right, deception skills. Yeah. So it's definitely a thief. Yeah, it's definitely a thief through the eyes of a mesmer. So so what's a chronomancer? I don't know. What would a chronomancer be? Is chronomancer the advanced mesmer? I don't know. What would a chronomancer be? What's a berserker, for example? I don't know. Is a berserker like a guardian for the eyes of a warrior because you use a lot of fire skills and stuff? You know, like berserker, like is based on a lot of fire, but it doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't really feel. I don't know. For the safety of Cantha, you will be terminated. Oh, there's a wand I forgot to grab. This is for the Berserker? Oh, you mean for the Chronomancer. Well, the problem that I have with that is I look at the weapon. We got a shield, right? And I look at what we got for the utility skills, and we got wells, which I think up until that point only necromancers had wells, but it doesn't feel like a necromancer. So I don't know, it doesn't really feel like a dervish either, because the dervish in Guild Wars 2 is the herald. That's your dervish class in Guild Wars 2. And it doesn't really feel like that. Okay, everyone's dying. How are they so strong? Holy crap. Alright, let's go for the ones that are actually needing to die right now. Oh my god, there's so many. They just pop up out of nowhere. And everyone that was helping us is dead. That's great. That's fantastic. Where's the last... Oh, right there. Where's the last... Wow. They just summoned all these out of all of our dead bodies and overwhelmed us. Jesus Christ, look at that. Look at all those summoned monsters. Oh boy. Did we fail it? No, we didn't. Okay. Good enough for me, even though we had like regeneration stuff. I don't know, it's tough to say. Because like I said, I don't know. Chronomancer. Well, and again, Chronomancer is part of the first release. You know, so it's I don't think they tried too much with the no, I'll be okay. Thanks, I appreciate it. I think I'll be okay. I should be fine. Should be able to get them. This particular group anyways. To just oh yeah, cool, kill him again. Wow, look at that. Can we get them? Like split up your forces too, so it's hard for you, huh? I gotta get those necromancers. Get those necromancers. I'm done with them summoning undead. Should be okay on this one. Yeah, I don't know how much more they're gonna spawn. The helpers were like really bad. But yeah, like I said, so... And I think with specifically the Chronomancer, they were probably looking at... You know, because Chronomancer was a concept from Guild Wars 1, Utopia, from that expansion that never came out. There's still more, no matter we will take them. You're all dead. Why are you even talking? You're literally... Oh no, he's the only one alive of the group. There's more coming. Okay. That's fine. We'll slowly get them. I'm not too worried. But yeah, so I think they kind of like what's something that we can use from Guild Wars 1 that maybe wasn't used. I'm gonna go around this way. I don't want to be right in the middle. I'm gonna go to where they landed. Let's kill him. Really, a whole group got interrupt that? Awesome. So I think that wasn't, like I said, the first set wasn't so much as. If you look at the second set, it becomes a lot more apparent, I think. They may have numbers. There's more coming. Okay, we'll stand back. There's no worries here. What else do we have in the second set? I don't know. I was thinking about what's it called? Scourge? And I'm like, Scourge feels like they were trying to go for a ritualist because of like the shades and stuff that you summon. So I think that's what they were trying to like satisfy the people that wanted a ritualist. But I don't know. They didn't. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't really feel like that. Like because the shades don't inherently do anything. They only do something if you use like your F skills and stuff. And it just kind of feels bad because it's like you got to be like, while you're casting your regular stuff, you also got to cast the other stuff in order to make your shades actually do anything. And it's just kind of, I don't know, it's kind of annoying. I find Scourge to be really annoying. I really try to get into it because I'm a huge fan of Ritualists, and I think a really cool like Ritualist class could work in Guild Wars 2, but I don't know, it's just not there for it. Dead. And last one. Get him. Alright, we're done here. It's almost like they knew what they were facing, what this battle meant, do you think? We did what was right. That's what's important. Come on, the Echowild Forest. So that's the next area. So we cleansed here. That, and then after that, I don't know. I don't know what's after that. I don't know what's after that. All right. JHC is cleansed. We've backed into the corner. The other ministers of the ministry who were engaged in Drazak Thicket have joined us, and we're going to need their support. Do you remember that abomination we fought at Pengmai Valley? It's just like that, only this time it isn't alone. There's several of them. Ooh, yeah, that was a big guy too. So we gotta go to the Morstaff Trail. Off to the Vastberg Armory we go. Alright, nice. I'm gonna sell all this stuff real quick. Some good memories of coming to this outpost. I don't know why. Oh, be for the armor, I think, right? Because you can buy like armor here. There's a merchant way down the hall there, and I'm not gonna go there, so forget it. Forget that. It's like, what other? I'm still trying to think of like other stuff. We talk about Cellbreaker, Mirage. What was the second one for the Thief? Or, oh, Deadeye. I don't know. Oh, we got another army with us here. Cool. Deadeye. I don't know. I don't know what Deadeye is. Deadeye is just pretty much its own thing because it really just went for like being a sniper. I think they really wanted to embrace the whole like being a sniper kind of failed at it, because I don't think anyone really uses rifle, do they? On Deadeye? Didn't they nerf it too a little bit? It used to be like a lot better and now it's not as good anymore or something? I don't know. I don't play Thief. It's too squishy for me. I can't play it. Alright. Get some regeneration here. Okay, we gotta go all the way down here. Man, I love this. This is really cool. Because again, you have that gray skybox, which is super fun. Then you have those mushrooms, right? You get those big mushrooms with the stone forest and these like vines and stuff. Can't wait to come back here. So I went to an area. I did a vanquish here the other day in Arborstone, and you'll see right down here. So I don't know if there's a quest or something that leads into it. So you have the cathedral right here, which is like the that's Arborstone. That's like where the House of Helsa, like that used to be where they lived. And there you have the little garden out here, with the little well and stuff, and you have the hedges and stuff out there. But then there's like this little side passage you can go down, and there's this room down here. Okay, and I'm thinking about how in my elite specialization, my first set, we had the I talked about the vampire for the necromancer, where I wanted to have something, and the reason I think of this is because we have the blood drinkers here too. So the whole idea with the Kurziks is that they're super like gothic, right? And they're super like you know, they're cathedrals that they live in. You can't really see it. There's like one building up there. It's like super gothic. Like everything is like really gothic. There's structures in their building and have the stone gargoyles and stuff. And the weird part is that a lot of them aren't, they're spellcasters, but a lot of them aren't really like necromancers. Like the main big ones of the Kurziks, like Headmaster Amara, or the Danica, the one that like helps us in the story and stuff, they're monks. Like they're like priests and stuff, and they're not like dark priests. They're like priests, you know, that use like holy magic. And then they, you know, in the story, you go to the right here to the Eternal Grove with the Forever Trees or whatever they're called, and you like, they do these like holy rituals and stuff. So my twist was that maybe after 250 years and maybe being like hunted by the Ministry of Purity or the Army of Purity, that they like kind of went to like the dark side kind of and started using like all this like dark magic, and it became like necromancers. And I still like, and the reason I say that is because like I walked down into that room and I was like, this looks like a ritual chamber. It's like all red, and there's like this symbol on the ground, like this little platform on the ground, and there's nothing in the room, but it just looks like you would perform like a blood ritual here. And then you see the blood drinkers here, and they're all like you know, and the Kurziks are dressed like gothic, like you can see up there, that's a gothic ass looking building and stuff. And of course the idea of like stone cathedrals and stuff, just, you know, you look at the concept art and it looks super like, right here you have the pillars and stuff with the gargoyles on it and stuff. It's super like, I mean, it super screams like gothic and dark stuff, but then in the game itself they don't really use that. So I would really love that. Whether they go with a class that's like, you know, that's where they're basing the Necromancer Elite specialization off of or something. Like, that's not even something I'm speaking about. I'm talking about, like, specifically what they're going to do with Kurziks and the remaining Kurziks. I hope that they really go and, like, make them, like, necromancers and make them, like, use dark magic. And maybe we have to fight them because they're evil now. Ooh. Like, they start, like, maybe they started using the stone gargoyles and stuff. Like maybe that's something, like that's their minions or something now, and they like use them to fight or something. They took control of them or something. I don't know, that'd be really cool. And then you have to like go into like the new cathedral. I don't know, because then also you see the concept art and it like doesn't look like it's stone anymore. So I don't know if the cathedrals are still the same. You know, because they're like built into like they're supposed to be built into the trees and stuff, which some of them aren't. Like this one isn't really. Whatever this building is. Ooh, there's a monstrous one right here. He snuck around. Came from the back. The world is waking up from your nightmare. Come and meet your end, he says. Alright, let's get this assassin that's hanging out in here. Wait, who's healing? Oh my god, we just dragged another crew in here. Oh, a monstrous ritualist. Oh, that's fantastic. That guy isn't. Come on, come on, come on, get him. He's running away. Get him. There's a monk here. Alright, he's dead. Nice, nice. Alright, cool. Alright, I think that was the hardest. Oh, there's a monk here. Alright, let's go with the assassin over here. But they could still have the like. Look at that. Look at that statue up there. Like that looks so cool. You see that? So they could still have the cathedrals. They're just in the, you know, even if the forest isn't stone anymore, they could still have their stone cathedrals by having them just build inside the forest. I mean, they were built to be, you know, out of stone into the forest. They could still be there now, and then have to be destroyed. So they could still lean towards that. I don't know, just my 2 cents. I'm really excited for the stream. I think we're gonna see a lot of like areas and stuff. It'll be so good. Finally learn all the elite specializations so we don't have to speculate anymore. It's gonna be good, guys. It's gonna be really good. My god. He's a warrior monk because he just used a monk skill too. Got him. Right, let me collect that short bow. Everyone can kind of get their energy back up. Gotta have that energy. Let's go with the mesmer over here. Yeah, but I still love the idea of having those cathedrals built. Like I said, in Guild Wars 1, we didn't get to go inside of them. The only one we got to go inside was Arborstone, and Arborstone is empty. There's like nothing in there. There's no tables, there's no chairs, there's no beds, there's no shelves, there's no books, there's, you know, nothing really in there. But it would be cool in Guild Wars 2 if we could go into some of those old Kurzik cathedrals still in the forest. Whether the forest is regular forest or stone. Alright, come on. Get him! Oh, Ray of Judgment, isn't it? I want to go for the monk here. Ray of Judgment is not going to be fun. Yeah. Interrupt it. Oh god, we got a second group. No! Alright, are the, they've all died already? All the, I guess they have all died. The ministry guys? Oh, there's some here still. Oh, they're right here. Okay, I don't know. I was looking straight at them and I was like, I can't see. God, I'm blind. I'm like, they're not here, but there's an illusionist, a captain, who's a paragon. Yeah, and people are still asking. I had 2 comments in the last week on my video about people want Paragon. I'm like, really? Like, the only thing that we don't have that was Paragon is pretty much the idea of throwing spears. Really it, because like the wings from the anthem from the anthems from Guild Wars 1, you know, where they like use them or whatever, and then the golden wings come in the back. That kind of was brought in by the Dragon Hunter and the F2 there. I can't believe it. I spent over a year. Now it's here. I don't know how to feel. I only hope that my father is at rest now and I have done his memory proud. So we're finished now, cleansing everything. I'm certain that he is. What will you do next? I think I'd like to visit Tanakai Temple before I return home. I have some respects to pay to the departed. Hope that our paths will cross again. Okay, so we defeated all these. There's a bunch of them here, so. And that's it. Okay, cool. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Oh, yeah, because we have the wing idea got brought into the Dragon Hunter, and then we have had shouts, and we have multiple shouts, and we've had different kind of shouts. You know, we have like the Necromancer got the like aggressive ones where they do damage. You should speak with Sun Hei and Sanqua Skyway. I'm certain that he will wish to personally reward you for your efforts, not a job. As for me, I intend to go home and rest, but only for a brief rest, but there's still much to do. Okay. So I gotta go talk to that guy in the Skyway somewhere. Okay. That's okay. I'm gonna sell. Ooh, I got a lot of money for that. I have 12 commendations. Cool. Look at all my money. Sell all this stuff. Yes, I don't care. Done. Alright, cool. We get a new class with 1 elite spec per faction. I don't think we're gonna get it like a whole new class, like a 10th class. I don't think we're ever gonna get a 10th class. Like I am so like I'm 100% certain that Revenant was the last one, because they have 3 for each armor class, and I don't think they're gonna. I don't think that they're gonna do that. I would love that. Like personally, I would love that idea, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Because they already have like they're already so behind on doing balance updates with the 9 classes that they have. Adding a 10th class is just gonna delay that even further. You know, right now we're doing like 1 major one a year, right? They wanted to do them quarterly, but they haven't been happening quarterly. Like, let's get real. The quarterly ones, like most of the quarterly ones they have been doing, have been like really like small and not that good, and they're just like, oh, instead of 1.25 damage multiplier or whatever they call it, it's now a 1.0. We reduced it by 0.25, and it's like, really? That's what you're doing? You know, we get like 1 really good one a year now, and if you add another class, that's gonna be like a year and a half, because it's so much more balanced to do. So sadly, I don't think we're gonna get that. I just think that I just hope that the new set of elite specializations feels unique to each class, so it doesn't feel like stuff we already have on some classes. Like, I want them to really change up the classes once again, so that we have, because they do everything in sets of 3, right? We have 3 armor classes, and then we have like 3 armor classes. Each of them have 3 classes in them, and then, you know, each time you have a class, you have 3 trade lines that you can pick, and you can pick 3 grandmasters, or like 3 of the major ones, and you have 3 minor ones, and then now we would have 3 elite. They do everything in 3s, you know, and then now we have 3 elite specializations to pick from. So I really wish that this is the end. This is going to be the last set. I hope that it's the last set, and I hope that this particular set, after this set, that they really work on balancing and making each one feel really unique, and balancing them that they really each feel like very even, where they can really concentrate on, okay, we're not adding any more now, but we're just gonna balance them and change up the old skills. Because I think instead of just adding new classes, and we talked about this the other day, I think they need to like renew some of the older skills. Like I talked about the elementalist staff, for example. I think a bunch of those skills are really outdated now, and a lot of people have been complaining about them. I just want them to remake some of the skills. You don't necessarily need new art, you don't need to rename them, just change how they feel a little bit or what they do and stuff, and just go back to the older skills. And I looked at, there's a list um of skills, of like, there's a skill history on wiki. You can look at it and you can look at like old skills that used to be in the game, and there's a crap ton of skills, guys. There's a shit ton of skills on that list that they could potentially bring back, revitalize them in some other way. Just add some more skills. You know, who cares that you need to have like 4 of each utility? Like, no one cares. Just add some extra skills in there. You know, and they can slowly do that. They don't have to like take the whole list and add them all at once, but they could do like every like quarter, you know, every 3 months, add like 1 skill for each class and add them in somewhere where they need to be. You know, we have like, for example, there's certain classes that don't have an elite skill on some of their like their line. You know, you get like 4 utility skills, you get like 3 utility and a healing skill, but you don't have an elite skill. It'd be nice to get like an elite skill on that, or maybe work on some of the racial skills and actually make them feel like something that people want to use, you know, kind of balance those out or something. I don't know. See, the one we've been hearing about, we can talk later. Right now we've got a situation. I don't doubt your familiarity with the Umpha or the role they had in spreading the plague. We've received reports of the Umpha courier heading towards the Junkin Pier with a heavy escort and carrying something suspicious, given what's happening. Okay. Most of the ministry is busy with reconstruction efforts and training the surge of new recruits. Okay. So apparently we have to go to the pier and kill the people. Kill them. So I think there's a lot of things that they could aim for that isn't necessary. Like, to be quite honest, I'm tired of their philosophy of like, let's leave old stuff behind and just add new stuff to it. Because after now, you know, we're going towards almost 10 years. Like, it's almost 9 years now. Okay. By the time that End of Dragons comes out, we're looking at 10 years, right? By the end of like, once End of Dragons comes out and we play that and they start new releases or whatever they're doing after that, we're looking at 10 years of Guild Wars 2. And it's like, okay, stop just adding stuff, because now you're adding all these maps and all these different things, all these expansions, all these, like, you look at all the different maps and all the different places you can go and all the different things you can do just daily. Like, your daily list is humongous. There's so much crap you can do a day, you know, with not even including PvP and World vs. World. Like, that's on top of all that. So I think that they need to look at like older stuff and revitalize some older stuff. Maybe go back and add some more dungeons. Yeah, I said it, dungeons. Oh my god. Oh, dare I. Stop him. Stop the courier. Go. Oh man, I should have had something faster. Should have had a fast. Oh god. Okay, here we are. Right. All you've done means absolutely nothing. What happens if I don't stop him in time? Does he get away? Oh, he does stop for me. Okay, interesting. I'm sure you can probably speed up and kill him, like as an assassin. I could see that you like use dash and you blink to him or something. There's probably like something that you can do like that. I mean, these aren't hard to beat. They're not big groups or anything. Ooh, more friends. Hi, friends. Time to die. Time to die. What kind of fool runs blindly to his own death? You should ask all your dead friends. They have the answer to that. You've made a mistake by coming here. These are not your lands and these are not your affairs, but you've made yourselves our problem. So now we're going to deal with you. Does that dialogue still pop up even if you're a Canthan character? Because the Canthan character is from Canthan, so I don't know. It would still be a Canthan problem. Or a problem for a Canthan. There's a warrior still alive. Get him! Ooh, there's that statue. Ooh, look at them. Ooh, they're coming from everywhere now. Right, and I think that with Colin coming back into the company and stuff, and them having like pretty much completely new leadership, because they had the two big guys that were there for the longest time, like leave. So I think they like have a new perspective, and I think they're gonna look at like maybe some older content, maybe revitalizing some of the older stuff, and reworking some of the stuff. And I think it's set in stone that, hey, we want to do End of Dragons and we're going to do our best to make it really good. But I think after that will be like one of those things where they might look back at maybe adding some more raids, adding some more fractals, you know, all those things. Is there more people coming? Is there like more on the ship that are going to pop out or not? Can we just kill him? That's what I at least hope for. You know, I hope that that's what they do. Alright, we got the case. Does it actually go into our inventory? It does not. Ooh, I got a Vigor rune in here. Or a Survivor insignia, I mean. Yeah. But I guess one thing at a time too, you know, I mean, we're getting the Legendary Armory, we're getting alliances. That's already like, you know, and we're getting DirectX 11, that's already like 3 steps into like the right direction. And I know there's discussion about like DirectX 12 is where you want to go and blah blah blah, but I think I think what people don't understand, you know, because people are always like, people always want more and more and more and more, but it's like, you got to understand, like, it's not that easy for a company to do that, especially a company like ArenaNet that's been through so much crap in the last few years, that this is a great step in the right direction, you know. And I think this is a great step where I think it's more like, it's not so much of like, oh, we're adding all these things because we're running out of stuff and this is what you've been asking for, but it's more like a like, hey guys, we're listening to you guys, like the new management listens to you guys, and we want to add the stuff that you guys are asking for. So we're doing the Legendary Armory, and we're doing alliances, and we're doing at least DirectX 11, so you guys have like some faith in us, that we understand where you're coming from, and that, you know, I think it's more of like, it's more like a love letter to the community, really. Time to see what this case contains. Of all the sickening, these are plans, instructions about the magics necessary to make a chalice of corruption. I'm certain that you recognize that name along with its significance. This means that someone within the Ampha knows how to create this. We need to find out who that is, and we need them exterminated. Their knowledge can die with them. This world has no room for that kind of person who would knowingly inflict suffering upon others in this way. I will formulate a plan. Return and speak with me again later. Okay. And then it's later. The Ampha are a little better than carbuncles, unsightly blemishes festering on the glorious face of Kainang. They lurk in places decent people fear to go, and time has emboldened them, and the Dragon Empire does little to stop them, and the Ampha brazenly walk the streets as a result. As I'm blah blah blah. We should travel to the marketplace. Alright, let's travel to the marketplace. Let's go. What are we doing here? I don't want to read all this stuff, so what are we doing here? Find information regarding the chalice. I can probably do that by myself. So, we will create a better world. So he's the guy that came with us. Alright. Need inspiration from it. Do I just like talk to these people? I don't know. Here's some money. Does that work? Does that do anything? I guess that does. I gotta pay her $50. $50, please. and I want to hurt you. I can only have... What? Can I introduce you to something that you can really sink your teeth into? If you can get what I mean. These are very special goods. I want to know about the Ampha, and I want to hurt you. I can only have one of these things. Which will it be? That's so... What? Tell me about the special wares. What's it going to cost? What did you say? Bread? 25 gold for the best bread you will ever have in your entire life. Thing has been... Like, why would I say... Why would I threaten this guy who's trying to sell me bread? Ask me. What? Know things? Know things. Yes, I know things. A great many things. Ask me about the birds that live in my hair. Ask me. Nope. Thanks. I'm good. I don't need to know about nothing. Choo choo. Chow choo? What? Oh god, they can't see me. I'm talking to you. Oh there, calm down. They, them. Oh no, is that one of them now? What do you want? I just want information. What? Nothing. I know nothing. Oh my god. Tell me what you know or I will drown you in whatever invisible slime you're standing in. Jesus. Alright. My god, why are we so threatening? I don't like us. I don't like us like that. Kanyao. Vaidi. Okay. Oh. 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 A trap. That's okay, we can kill him. Kill him! Never put me... Let me tell you something. Never put me in a trap. Worse foes than you have tried. Now think about that. How did things end up for them? Dead. They're all dead, friends. Oh my god, we're so threatening. We're so evil. Alright. Do they attack the civilians? I don't think they do. So I just need to defeat them? That's not too hard. Well, with like 300 people not popping up, maybe. There was like only a few of them and then more popped up out of nowhere. That was kind of weird. Yeah. They're not that strong. Definitely. And he's a monk too, so he helps with the healing. Yeah, I just think that we need to have some faith in ArenaNet, and I think them delaying. I mean, they've never really delayed anything. You know what I mean? They've always like done it where, oh, if something isn't, you know, we've heard about how they cut content. Like you think about Bitterfrost Frontier, for example. And they talked about how there was supposed to be a Claw of Jormak fight, but then they were like, oh, well, you know, the meta would be, I think they said something like the meta would be too long or something, which is like bullshit because you look at Dragon's Stand, which they released like half a year beforehand or whatever, and it was much longer of a meta event. They probably ran out of time, you know, same with Korna. You know, you look at Gandera, the Moon Fortress, and we only get, they wanted to do 3 lanes across all the bridges, like have a meta event that does all 3 lanes. And they ran out of time and they didn't finish it. And I think ArenaNet, as a company, they do this all the time where they really, are we done here? Is that, oh, apparently that's it. What did he say? So we're looking for someone named Jaiju, Shadow Whispered. What have we learned? Yeah, so that's what we're saying to him. There's something going on in Napui Quarter that has drawn the attention of a large number of Ampha, and it's likely that the two are related. Then we know where we must head next. Whoever is this Jaiju. Okay, so we're looking for this Jaiju. Jaiju? Whatever. But yeah, they've never pushed something back because they've always looked at their like cadence, and I think, and this is like me just spitballing, but I think that Mike O'Brien specifically, because anytime they talked about cadence, it was always Mike O'Brien who, in all his posts, he was always the one that talked about, let me talk about cadence with you guys for a minute. You know, like, let me tell you about the new cadence. And they would always change their cadence, right? And always say, like, okay, this is the new release schedule. This is how we're doing this, blah, 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 blah. But it always came out of, like, his mouth, I feel like, because a lot of the posts is always by him, I think, if I remember correctly. Um, Now that he's gone, I think they really, I feel like, you know, he's gone, and all of a sudden the next big release that they're doing is getting pushed back, is getting delayed. It makes me feel like he was the one that was pushing the company on, we have a cadence and we have to keep with the cadence and we have to do this, and I'm not going to accept anything other than that. So rather than pushing something back, he was the type of person that would say, okay, you guys can't finish this and this, just cut it, just make it without it, make something without this, you know, don't have 3 lanes for Corna, make 1 lane and make it a good lane, because you guys don't have enough time to program another 2 lanes to make a whole meta event or whatever. And I think it was a downfall, because I think a lot of the community, maybe not, because you know how we gamers are, you know, we hear about getting delayed and everyone's like, oh, boo, oh, that's horrible, blah, blah, like most, not all of us, right? Most of us, we you know, and I say we, I never react like that, but I say we as a, like, the whole community of gamers, because we want things now, we want them as soon as possible, right? But I think that now, retrospectively looking at it, I feel like that a lot of them, of those releases, if they had delayed them and finished them 100%, they would have been much better releases and we would have been happier down the line. You know, I would be happier with all those releases now because they were like whole finished releases. Like, I would probably go back to Corna if it was like a full meta event with like 3 lanes and having like an actual boss in the center of the, like, maybe the Plaza of the 5 Gods where we fought Varish in Guild Wars 1, you know, having like a meta event happen there where we have to fight like some weird awakened monster that they kept, that, you know, Joko was working on or whatever, creating or something like that. Like that would like, that wouldn't bring me back probably to Corna. Maybe that would be a cool map to go back to. No one goes to Corna. Who goes to Corna nowadays? No one. There's no reason to go back there. None of the events are interesting. The map really isn't that interesting. It's not filled with things to see and do. Really, there's a lot of like flat plains and not a lot going on. And you know, it's a shame because I wish that they could have, you know, taken more time and done that. So I'm really happy that they're pushing back End of Dragons, because I don't want the same thing to happen with End of Dragons. I want End of Dragons to be really, really good, and this kind of shows me that they want that as well. So it's a good thing that they did that. All right. Oh, okay. So we already know that we have to go to the Nipui Quarter, which is right on the other side of the portal. So let's. Jesus, wow. Did you get like a lot of Ecta or a lot of, I don't know, what did you get? What are you farming? What is the farm that you're doing? My luck sucks. I probably would have made like 1k in that same time. I have all these commendations. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. Probably put them in the bank and forget about them. Like I always do. Hey, come here, friend. Yeah. Ooh, there's a lot of them. Look at all these guys. Alright. So we're looking for this Jeju, Shadow Whispered. He's likely in Nipui Quarter by way of Senji's Corner. We don't know what the connection is between him and the Ampha's movements. So that's who we're looking for right now. I mean, and Winds of Change was like a lot of content. There's a lot of stuff. I don't remember all these like missions and stuff, so. But it's been like 10 years since I played it, so. Can I go through there? I don't think. I think that's a dead end, isn't it? It might go around the corner there. I don't know. I'm gonna go this way. So, and like I said, I don't know. I still have hope that maybe they will look at an opportunity of like, hey, people are still, and I think that we as a community need to make them aware of that, where they're like, you know, we need to make them aware that, hey, Guild Wars 1 is still super active, and the community would still be all about paying for a new expansion. Because I think a lot of us would be. I think a ton of us would be willing to like pay for a new expansion in Guild Wars 1. You know, because ultimately it's about making money, right? And they're keeping these servers open. Why are they keeping these servers open? What's the reason? Because I think they're trying to leave, like, ultimately they're trying to leave like this back door open of if they ever decide to maybe do something new with it. I need to get up there. How do I get up there? This leads down. Is that what I want to, where I want to go? So, and like I said, and if they do it as like an expansion of some sort that's in conjunction with a Guild Wars 2 expansion of like a new continent that's coming out, and we're releasing an expansion in both universes, like 250, like in the same universe on the same continent, but 250 years apart in time. It'd be so cool. I think that concept, like I talked about that, you know, a few streams ago, but I still think that would be an amazing concept. Okay, whatever the Empire plan stops here now. Can't that suffer it? Okay, we're dying. We're dying really fast right now. I hate the warriors in this game. They're so strong. No, wrong person using that on. Yeah, that didn't work. The regeneration is... Oh my god, there's too much going on here. Honestly. And we're dead. Ooh boy. Keep him occupied for like 3 seconds. Just kidding. Alright, let's go back. We can do it. We can finish that. We can finish that. Now, was the farm in Guild Wars 1 or Guild Wars 2? Guild Wars 1, right? Not much. I was just ranting some more. I died, and I was ranting more about 2 campaigns at the same time for both Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2. I still think it's a genius idea, and I think we as a community need to really like sit. Like, if I had a bigger following, I would probably make a video on YouTube and like really pour my heart and soul into it, and like, but I know that if I were to make a video, I wouldn't get any views on it, and not a lot of people would agree with me because the internet sucks. So I'm leaving it where it is. If I had like thousands of viewers, I would probably do it, but that's okay. Maybe at some point. Oh, okay. Farming runes. Nice. Okay, let's not die here, guys. that's okay. We're slowly killing them one by one, so that's good. Alright, let's get these elementalists up there. Man, Blood is Power is such an important spell, honestly. You can just like spam stuff as a Mesmer. Alright, where are we going now? Further down the road, over here on the right. Which way? Does it matter? I'll follow the Ampha. You know, and people, I don't know, people talk about like, oh, I want a Guild Wars 3. I don't know. I mean, there's like certain things where I'm like, a new engine would be nice, you know, but I really enjoy both games, and I think they have like, both games are fairly unique that I'm like, oh look, I got a Minion Master, Minion Master thing here. So. Alright. Huh? Where did that come from? Who used... Are they dual classing? They don't have a monk. Unless he used it, but there's a Ray of does he use Ray of Judgment? Is that where the Ray of Judgment is coming from? Because it doesn't seem to be hurting me, so I keep on like being really surprised. Oh, we're getting attacked from behind. Let's kill these guys. Hold on, I really want to see this right now. Is that what he casts? Come on, friend, cast something. Oh, he does. Okay. I was wondering, I'm like, there's no monks. Like, who is using his Ray of Judgment? I'm excited for tomorrow. We get Twisted Marionette fight. I don't know what the rewards are. But apparently they're keeping it like true to how it was. Of course they did like, they updated some stuff, but they kept the fight like pretty true to its original fight, which, man, that was so much fun. That was like the first dragon stand kind of thing. I remember like people just piling in on that event. All right, we got the other group here on the other side. Oh, okay, they're coming up through here. That's okay. Get that ritual loose. Good. Oh my goodness, the assassins are coming for me. Okay. We're almost at the end here now, too. Man, time goes by so fast. I remember I used to do like 5-hour streams. That shit was not fun, okay? But like, oh god, I remember I used to be so tired. I used to do them from 5 o'clock in the afternoon until 10 o'clock at night. Like 3 days a week. That was not fun. And then I'm having to like, I literally, I wore myself out so much that I quit streaming for like a year. It's crazy. It's like, I don't know how some people do it. Like if I don't know, if I was gonna be a streamer, like a full-time, you know, I would of course still make videos and stuff like that, but if this was like my job, I would probably go up to like 3 hours. Can I get through here? Like, am I going the right way? Do I have to like go around? I'm gonna try to go around. And of course I would stream like more days and stuff, but I would never go up to 5 hours. I couldn't do this 5 hours, man. This stuff was tiring. Like, you have to be entertaining, and I'm already not entertaining for the first 2 hours that I do it, so God knows. I turn into zombie by hour 3. Or hour 4, after 3 hours. Can I... How do I get... Oh, I have to go across the bridge there? Is that what I gotta do? I don't understand how to get over there. Oh, goodness. Okay, thank you. Perfect. I'll look at that at some point, and I'll make one. It'd be cool to have one. Okay, I don't know what you guys are doing. You guys are trying to like walk somewhere where you can't go. That's, oh my god, and you guys are still dying even though they're not even close to you. Not even in your range. Okay. No. I don't know what you guys think you're going. Oh my god. Okay. This is annoying because I don't know. I want to revive the other people, but... This hat gets itchy after a while. Just saying. Oh god, I guess I gotta fight them all, because they're all just here. Yeah, kill them all. Underneath the bridge. Okay, can I get anywhere from here? Oh, we get another group. This is great. We're fighting all these groups. Alright, done with those. Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm gonna try to go across the bridge here. Maybe that's what I need to do. I have a feeling I needed to turn somewhere. I'm gonna go back, honestly. Because I don't know if I can get over there from here. I need to go like over there. And I don't know if I can... Oh, I can go across there. Up there. Alright, I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure it out. This skybox is pretty here. We'll just finish up this mission and then should be done. Wow, there's so many. Look at all these enemies. Look at them. It's like you don't even know where the groups end. It's because they're trying to run somewhere, and I don't know what it is they're trying to. I don't know where they're trying to go. Did I get a text? Oh my god. So annoying, these warriors, dude. Slowly thinning them out, one by one. One by one. Alright. Alright, let's go towards this bridge. We worked so hard to clear off that bridge. I do want to get into. It's interesting that they don't have any bosses for this stuff. Like you would think there would be like bosses. Alright, everyone's just dying. I'm not going back for that idol. Screw it. 25 gold down the drain, I don't care. Alright, there's the first bridge. Alright, come on guys. Jesus. It's been like 300 years fighting these. Holy Wrath. For 31 seconds, the next 11 times target. Next time target other ally. It takes damage. That's what it is. Oh, that's pretty good. I like that. That's pretty good. Alright. across this bridge and then go to the right. I probably went like way around, but that's okay. That's okay. I gotta fight some more, make some money. Make some money. Oh, they dead quick. See when they don't have a monk. Oh look, there's still that symbol on the ground from the mission. Oh god, this is so crappy. I hate stuff like this. Get that monk, yeah. Nice. You're killing them, that's good. Get that Mesmer. Yeah, they're definitely dual. He is using Healing Spring over there. I'm like, wow. Wow, I'm impressed. Ooh boy, I'm drawing a crowd here. My good god, look at all these. And more, and more, and more. Oh god, I'm dying. Let's step back here. Okay, can I go? Okay, let's go around this way, guys. They're all running the other way. Look at them, they're all lining up on the side because they're all running away. Alright, there he is. There's a Shadow Whispered. That's okay. Finally found you. We ran around everywhere. It looks like we found our man. How predictable. All we need to all we had to do was make enough noise and you pop out of nowhere. And as you may notice, into our territory. That's okay. I haven't really stepped in here, so I can. Okay. Do you think this is enough to stop us? No, but I believe this is. Not that I have your undivided attention. Undivided attention. Oh, I can't even read fast enough. Undivided attention. Let me share a few things with you. The Amphi have not forgotten your name or what you did 7 years ago. And now you've been foolish enough to return. You think you can stop the plague? You think you can stop us? As long as I breathe, this plague will never end. The secret of the chalice rests with me. A voice blessed me with knowledge of its creation all those years ago. Do you understand now that what you're doing is futile? Okay, let's just kill these guys real quick. Ooh, ministry people coming. Oh, there's ministry people over here too. Okay, do you understand now what you're doing is futile? Come now, show me a look of despair. You're going to die here slowly and agonizingly, so that your death will be a lesson for anybody else seeking to interfere with us. I think you're forgetting something, Jaiju. Really? Okay, I'll humor you. What would that be? The people of Cantha are through with being terrorized by petty wretches like you. The Ministry of Purity fights for the people, and the people fight for themselves. We're not alone. And that's when they all appeared and helped us out, and then, oh wow, they all died. And he says, kill them all. The Maul? The Maul has nothing to do with this. This was a better death than he deserved. But never fear, we'll soon be sending all of your ilk to join you. Don't you think that's taking it too far? They're still people. There's a chance they can be brought around. What's the difference between evil and those who practice evil? Before you question me, ask yourself this. How many countless lives have you taken in the name of doing what was right? Oh my god. Alright. Calm down, sir. Alright. Got a bunch of crap. We've sent a powerful message to the Empire this day. This stranglehold on our streets, our cities, coming to an end. The people will no longer live in fear, and they are going to take their homes back with their own hands. With this victory, it is assured that more people will hear the call of our cause. Justice is on our side, and we have the momentum. We must continue to take the fight to the Empire and to the Jade Brotherhood for the sake of a stronger Cantha. Alright. Oh my good god, look at all this. Look at all this text here. I trust that you will join in our next operation. The Empire tried to play a clever game with us, but they got more than they anticipated. Now it's time for us to act, to take things to the next level. The Empire will be expecting us to press our advantage with them, which is exactly why we will strike at the Jade Brotherhood. We will take them completely by surprise and deliver the message that their presence and everything they stand for will no longer be tolerated. I shouldn't need to remind you of the atrocities that they have committed against Cantha and her people. We have the chance to end this decisively. We have gained information that a man named Ganshu the Scribe is currently at the Jade Brotherhood stronghold in Vaijong Bazaar. He possesses an important text, one that our source says contains the name of the Jade Brotherhood's current leader. We can remove the leadership. Blah blah. Okay, interesting. Let's do that quest. I don't want to stop yet. I'm having fun. I'm having fun. Let's go. You. So yeah, this is kind of like this. Oh, interesting. I just pressed F to target myself. They're more heavily defended than we anticipated. Good thing we have a lot of support with us. Press on. You have a lot of support with us? Where? I only see you. Not sure. Is there more coming? There might be more friends around. Oh yeah, there they are. Okay. The Ministry of Purity, you're pushing your luck, thinking you can walk freely on our turf. Ooh, and all. Oh, the peasants are all dying. Ooh, look, there's a ritualist and a tamer, a ranger. I love how the pet goes into our group and the rest of them don't. Ooh, more are coming. Oh, they're fighting over there too. The medium? What is he? Oh, he's a ritualist. They're all dying. I'm trying to like save them from dying. I would like to keep them all with me. It's like, don't die on me, friends. But yeah, so this is like a whole story about how like the Ministry of Purity, and I think they're gonna play like a big part, right? I think they're gonna play a big part. You might have to actually face the Army of Purity or something, or like the, you know, whatever they turned into after the like whole xenophobic war and so many years later and stuff. I'm gonna, I don't know if I want to cross there. I kind of want to go this way. We have a big army with us. This is insane, honestly. Do they not come with us? Oh, they do join us. Okay, come on, friends. Come hither. Alright, let's go. Wow. Amazing how this army. You know, last time I got that feeling was like during like War of Kryta. You like this. Look at this army of people that's like fighting with us. It's insane. They have like their will of their own over here. It's interesting how they move. They're not really following us. Oh, One popped out. Ooh boy. That's okay, because they're all stacking up really nicely. Cool, now we get the guys down here. Going in there. Okay, the ministry people need help. I don't know where they're all at, but let's get these warriors here. They're the ones that are killing all. We're pressing forward. Kill them all. Oh god, someone just died and all the minions turned evil. The Purger just died, of course. Alright. They turned evil. I was doing the Chalice of Tears jumping puzzle for Season 3, and I was actually impressed. I got it done really quick, and it took me like an hour and a half. But from what I remember, like last time it took me like 5 hours to complete, because it's so frustrating. I was very impressed with myself. Even helped some other people out. Like, this is good. Ooh, ooh. Saw that spirit weapon thing. Come on, friends, let's go. Ooh boy. A lot of enemies, honestly. Trying to attack the ritualist, not the spirit of preservation. Alright, let's keep going here. Look at this army. Look at all those minions, holy crap. Do they show up? They don't show up on my minion list. Okay. Almost there, almost to the end. Ooh, the ritualists are ritualist monks. That's interesting. So it seems that you've set your sights on us. Is this your justice? I don't fear death, but I wonder if you can live with what you're about to do. Don't act as though you're innocent. You're no one to judge. The gangs of Kaineng have committed atrocities on the people of Kaineng for hundreds of years. It's time for that to end. Your mind is made up then. Very well. I go into this with no regrets. For your sake, I hope you're able to do the same. There's Guntree the Scribe. Kill him! God, we're killing everything else but him. Alright, there we go. There's the text. Alright. This must be the text. Only this ends things. That this ends things quickly. Too many lives have been lost already. All right. Doing a vanquishing with this whole army would be super fun, probably. Like, that would be really nice. All right. Yes, I'm gonna be leaving after this. I was gonna leave earlier, but I was like, it's now midnight 01, so midnight 01, 12:01. So I'll be back tomorrow with some Twisted Marionette fighting and stuff. Yeah, and we'll see. We'll see if how the rewards are and how it all is and stuff, and if it's on a timer or how they're setting it up, if it's like another world boss or whatever. Thanks to you. I just need a little time to find the name we're looking for. Come and speak with me again when you're ready. Ryzen the Phoenix. He goes by the name Ryzen the Phoenix. So Ryzen the Phoenix. So that's who we have to defeat. So. All right. Oh, and I gotta go to. Where are we going? Where is this going? Oh, Dragon's Through. Okay. Well, I'm not doing this. All right, guys. This is gonna be it for today. Yeah, and I'll be back tomorrow, and stream the important stream is coming up in 2 weeks. Tomorrow in 2 weeks, is that right? Yes, something like that. Tomorrow in 2 weeks. And I will be streaming it, so if you guys want to join me for that. Other than that, I'll see you